So I've been doing the Higher Up Wellness Challenge for 30 days now, and it's a challenge by a person called Michael Smoke. And the challenge is to talk for 60 seconds to the camera without saying filler words like ums and ahs. And it's one take. So you got one take at doing this. And today I told my followers on TikTok that I would tell them the reason why I started all of this social media stuff, posting about my running, gym, whatever, right? And the reason or my purpose for why I'm doing this is deep. It's about this guy, this amazing person, and I'm not going to say his name, but he's a family friend. He's basically family, right? And he's become very sick all of a sudden. He's in his early 70s, and it hurts me to see him going through this because he's such an amazing person. When I was younger, I went to his house so much. We used to go down the dark slide at Beach House, and that was one of my favorite memories with him. I used to cook burgers at his house on the barbecue. And what I'm trying to get at is, he was recently diagnosed with cancer in his bile duct, and he had to go through a massive procedure to, I guess, help him a little bit. He still currently has the cancer, and he doesn't look too good at the moment. He's lost a lot of weight. I think he's lost 10 kg plus at the moment. But yeah, he can't have any more fatty foods, and they've done a gastric bypass. Which has taken out the gallbladder in his stomach. So yeah, and I had a chat with him, when I was a bit younger, and he was telling me how when he was in his 20s and 30s, he didn't live a healthy lifestyle. He lived a very, I guess you could say, unhealthy way of living, and he used to have a packet of chips every single day throughout his 20s and 30s. He didn't, have the healthiest diet. He would smoke. He smoked quite a bit. And, he wasn't probably in the best shape that he could have been in when he was younger. And over time, this has accumulated. And, he had a health scare in his 50s. And now in his early 70s, he's really struggling at the moment. And, he's the type of guy that is so special. He's super special. You walk in a room and he makes you feel so good about yourself. So it just sucks to see him going through this. And he's not at an old age. He's in his early 70s. He still has so much time in his life to live. And, your health is so important. It's the thing that I look after every single day. And I try my best to be careful what I put inside my body. And I'm not saying this is the exact cause of this cancer, but, smoking, alcohol, eating bad foods, that there has to be some correlation with cancer, the cancer that he has in his bile duct. So they had to rearrange his stomach, and now, he's not eating too well. He's losing a lot of weight, and he looks so pale all the time. It's absolutely horrible to see. And what I'm trying to get at here is that I just want to help as many people as I can to inspire them to live a healthy lifestyle and, just take care of themselves, because, in the end, when you get older, it can cause a lot of problems, bad problems that I don't wish on anyone, especially this very, very special person in my life. And he's just an amazing person. I walked in, because he's living with my grandparents at the moment. I walked in and I bought a hot cross bun for my granny and my pa. And he comes into the room. He just comes in with his walking stick. He uses his golf club as a walking stick because he loves golf. He's such a great golfer. And he comes in and he's like, "Jack, you have made my day. You have made." I'm like, "What? Sorry?" He's like, "Jack, you have made my day. This is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in." And he makes you feel so good, and that will be a memory that will stick with me for a long time. He's just such a special person. And I just want to inspire people to be good people, but also to look after yourself, because you never know what could happen. So yeah, he's the reason behind this and why I'm doing what I'm doing. You find your purpose through pain, and it's super sad, but if I can impact just one person, that would mean the world to me, really. And that's what I'm trying to do. I post silly things sometimes, but that's the core. The core of it is to help as many people as I can at the end of the day. That is my story. It was kind of long. This is 6 minutes and 38 seconds. Wow. But yeah, I hope you guys understand now why I'm kind of doing this, and why I kind of started all this social media stuff. I'll try and condense this if I can. But yeah, hope everyone has a good day. Thank you.